course, the biggest question on all of our minds is, who in the world is hiding behind
Yeah, who
that
the frick
plant?
is that?
Is it even in person?
I've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty. Hello everybody and welcome back to another spooky day. Today we'll be watching 20 of the scariest ghost videos on the internet. I hope you guys are ready. Buckle up, chat. It's about to get spooky. Does anybody have my blankie? Does anybody have my blankie? Let's jump right into it. Wow. My blankie. Thank you, chat. You're wonderful. Yippee. Now I'm nice and cozy. And I can't be scared. Who has ever been scared wrapped up in their little blankie? Are you ready, chat? Let's go. That was loud and scary.
Hello everyone, my name is SirSpooks, and today we'll take a look at 13 scary videos.
Our favorite Australian.
But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future uploads.
Yay!
Alright, let's begin.
Dun dun dun.
Family photos are
it's
supposed
my
to
mom.
be cherishable things that you can look back
She looked
on
like my
and
mom.
remember the good old days. They are great ways of remembering the past, and they will send a wave of nostalgia crashing through you. But for some people, family photos have scary memories
Australia's already
attached
scary
instead.
enough.
When you take just a quick look at this particular live photo, nothing really seems to be out of the ordinary. However, if you take a good look at the live photo, you should be able to see something rather odd behind the one kid. Take a look.
Did you see it? What the frick is that? That's my soul leaving my body whenever someone takes a picture of me. Don't you dare. Put that away. Put that away. Whoa.
Suddenly, a truly mysterious figure can be seen moving around the area where the family is all gathered.
It's just crawling out of the shot.
Into thin air just a moment
That's a big spoiler.
What could possibly be going on here? Was this some sort of creepy paranormal entity that was playing this unsuspecting family a visit? If so, why? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. A YouTube channel called Restless Spirits Paranormal uploaded this short video to their account, which showcases them exploring the Monroe House, a famously haunted location in Hartford City, Indiana. Obviously, when going inside a place that has a reputation for being haunted, you would expect to encounter at least something of interest along the way. And yet these investigators had no idea what would happen right about here. Let's have a look.
Sorry. Wait, what did it move?
That was the trip wire just moved.
And my leg is at it, but I'm not moving.
Thanks for returning my glasses.
It was the trip wire, just I saw it.
And we weren't moving. And we weren't moving.
Is that a Waluigi board table? Oh heck no.
Just say yes.
Sorry.
Enhanced video. Enhanced.
Sorry. Wait, what did it move?
That was the trip wire just moved.
And
As you can see, what they call a tripwire somehow moved by itself while the team was investigating the house. Based on their reaction alone, this was definitely not something they're used to seeing on paranormal investigations. It's hard to explain what exactly happened here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Imagine you are simply sitting in your garden just trying to get some peace and quiet and water your plants, when you suddenly notice something so bone-chillingly terrifying that you know you have to bust out your cell phone camera in order to record it. That's seemingly what happened here with this TikTok user known as RallyF12. While simply trying to enjoy some nice relaxing time in their garden, they spotted something creepy behind one of the plants, which caused them to
Show me
recall.
your garden.
Have a good look at this particular plant
I'm a grandma,
right here,
enjoy
and see if
gardening.
you notice anything off about it.
Those plants don't look real, but they have whole bites taken out of them. Who ate those? Oh God! Chat, did you see it? Reminds me I have to water my plants. Otherwise they'll be looking at you like that. Move!
Did you see it?
Did you
An incredibly creepy face can be seen hiding behind this plant,
This is the guy.
seemingly staring at the videographer the entire time with eerie, unblinking eyes
staring.
throughout the entirety of the video. The man recording strangely doesn't sound all that concerned, given the circumstances, but is more than likely just trying his best to hide his fear so he doesn't let the creepy face know that he's scared. Of course, the biggest question on all of our minds is, who in the world is hiding behind
Yeah, who
that
the frick
plant?
is that?
Is it even a person,
I've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty.
or is it some sort of creepy humanoid creature? Or is it all just a
Greg!
hoax? Let
Greg,
me know what you
please!
think.
Greg, no! Swedish. Oh.
This absolutely fascinating video was published to Reddit by a user named FlimsyUnion1524 and showcases absolutely breathtaking footage of the moon. But that's not the only thing that's being shown here. The footage in question was filmed on April 29th, 2007 and was taken by an astronomer named Alberto Mea, located in Italy,
Pre-AI
while he was
video
simply
footage.
trying to clean the telescope that day. Take a look at the footage and you will surely be amazed.
Circle! Oh shit, what is that? Aliens real? Is the vape to confirm that to the stray animals that come inside my home? Uh-huh. That's creepy. What the heck is that? Could it be like a gas cloud or Zebras? Gotta go sadly. Ah, Raymond, thank you for joining
Not
us
only
for
did
today.
this astronomer manage
We
to
really
capture some great
appreciate
footage
it.
of the moon late at night, but he also managed to
Research went
capture
up
what
for
looks
me.
to be a UFO
Better
hovering
me, that's
around the
so
moon's
cute.
surface. Of course, nobody can be 100% certain that's what this is, but it definitely looks to be an eerie possibility. A lot of people in the comment section also seem to be completely in awe of this video and cannot come up with any other explanation other than it being genuine footage of a UFO sighting. What do you think of this highly unsettling piece of footage?
That
Is
is
this a
scary.
UFO or something else entirely?
Chad already knows I'm the most scared of aliens. This is scary as heck.
I'll let you decide.
Dun dun.
YouTube channel Fourth Wall posted this extremely bizarre and
Ah,
unexplainable
it's our
piece of footage
favorite!
that was sent to them by email, which was filmed at a playground located in Japan.
Who is the guy? He's just standing there. Is he real? What the frick? Did he not notice the other guy standing there? How'd they get that top angle? This looks like the playground from... Do you guys remember that... that Chilla's art game? Where you have to take pictures? This looks like it. He doesn't show up in the cell video. That's so haunting. If there were wires and stuff in the fixed... Yeah, in the static
footage,
camera
a
video.
swing is seen moving on its
You would
own
have
somehow.
seen it. It
A
would be
man
way
can
too
be seen
long to
walking up
hide.
to the swings and starts filming, but the alleged ghost can't be seen on his recording. This could obviously be faked with a bit
That's
of
so
effort,
scary.
but that doesn't
Streak will
take
come
away from
in.
how creepy the video is.
Holy shit.
If you have any thoughts about this video and its authenticity, be sure to let me know in the comments. Have you ever Googled yourself and you were shocked to see your personal information exposed on one of those public listing sites?
That's so terrifying. Go and kick them in the redacted. The ad is for Aura. Aura.com/SirSpooks. Go get that cash.
The following footage comes from a 2002 Jamstack expedition off Sanrico, Japan, at a depth of 430 meters. The original clip didn't come with any audio, and no context was provided as to what's seen,
Oh,
other
that's
than the
beautiful.
main squid object
That was
being
so
the
cute. Oh,
Stigmatopithecus duflini. Let's take a look at the footage.
Gesundheit. Super harp. Search footage. Oh, is it a big squid? Or a little squid? 400 meters down is so scary. Whoa! He just morbed right through there. Whee! What is that? One very fast fish? That squid didn't even blink. He's like, eh. 400 meters down.
The person behind the video has
heck.
proposed a few possibilities as to what this object could
Fast
be.
fish.
It's important to note
Something
how the
thinking?
unidentified object appears to be behind the squid, indicating that it must be at least as large. They go on to
How big
explain,
is it?
quote, "A probable biological answer is
Oil
that this
level.
was a jet-propelling squid. They are the fastest aquatic invertebrates, with smaller species being capable of moving at speeds of 40 kilometers an hour, as per NOAA data. The object does appear extremely bright, as if glowing. Squids often display bioluminescence, which combined with motion blur and the ROV's lights might make the
Oh,
image
because there's lights on the
overexposed."
camera.
End quote.
Because it's so far down, duh.
The final possible
yeah.
explanation is that this object is a true USO, unidentified submerged object.
What? I didn't even
Perhaps
know
some
this was
sort
a
of
category.
underwater drone.
That's so
The
scary.
speed and luminance of the object could indicate a synthetic, non-organic object. But with
Aliens underwater.
no
No.
definitive answers, this
That's way
strange
scary.
footage
Is this a
remains
normal
mystery and
concept?
will likely remain unexplained.
Sounds like a horror movie plot. Eee. No. Scary
This
as
highly
heck.
unnerving video was published to the popular High Strangeness subreddit, which essentially specializes in hosting videos, photos, and stories of some genuinely strange things. In this particular video, which was filmed at Coos Bay, Oregon
Wait, this
on
sounds
April
really
5th,
cool.
2023,
Yeah, should we do a
some
react to
hunters
that
were outside
soup?
just trying to find some animals when they noticed something
Considering how little we know about the deep ocean
Let's have a
isn't
look.
surprising. Are you guys not more scared now? What if aliens are Among Us, but underwater? This starts off like the girl taking a video and the guy thinking he's getting his picture taken and he goes, "Hello." It's that Vine. Oh, beautiful. Oh, what the frick is that? Someone's in creative mode. Get out of there. We're playing survival. They're gonna know you're cheating. The heck? Orb, 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 orb.
The
Scary
hunter
as
spotted what
heck.
looks to be some sort of strange, cube-shaped UFO in the middle of broad daylight. Even when you slow the footage down significantly, it certainly looks to be otherworldly. But considering how far away the object was, it's no wonder the camera had a hard time getting a detailed look at it. With this in mind, it's difficult to draw a solid conclusion as to what this strange object is. Sadly, we probably won't ever get a definitive answer as to what exactly these hunters spotted while out exploring that day. Let's just hope that if this UFO is of alien origin, that it's a friendly one. Working the night shift is surely not desirable for many people out there.
That's not
It means
true.
you
I
have
love
to
night
rearrange
shift.
your sleep schedule drastically.
All my
And
homies
if you're
love night
working at a
shift.
massive building, it means being extremely lonely. But it could also mean
Yay!
that your job will be 10 times creepier, since everything is so quiet.
You get paid
For
more.
instance,
It's so
the
worth
security
it.
guard managed to capture some terrifying things that happened to him this one particular night that chilled him to the core.
Chill to
In the video, he's recording this room that he's in
Flying
that
man or
appears to be
alien, like a guy with a
relatively normal at
jetpack?
first. However,
Drone,
in just a few
maybe?
seconds, it becomes crystal clear that this room is anything but normal. Let's have a look.
Whoa. Shit. Just saw my apple move. Just saw him move.
I feel like if aliens went past Earth, they would lock their doors. They're like, I saw what you did to
What do you
GTA
want?
6. Glove.
Who
Get
are
that
you?
Apple.
Ooh. What does this mean?
The 4x3
What do you
screen.
want?
Haven't seen one of those in 5 ever. Oh, damn.
Why are you playing games?
Out
your
of
glove on?
nowhere, the security guards
your glove
apple
on
and
here, but
coffee
your other
seemingly
glove
move
off?
all by themselves on the
Suspicious.
table for a brief second. Then, in a different video, while showing this particular structure to his viewers, something else happens that will surely make you
I
sleep
remember this
with the covers
one!
pulled
The
over your head
hand!
tonight.
Because they're telling him to drink more water and eat healthy. I don't know if magnet was doable because the table was metal. Must have been a different trick, if a trick at all. Uh-oh. Good morning, beautiful. You're beautiful. Good morning. Seems like a magnet, but table metal. This one I believe though. This one's scary. Like, where did it go? The light doesn't catch anything. And then he got hurt, right? Yeah.
Let's just hope that if this TikTok
The
user
conclusion
continues
to this
work
video is he actually got hurt when crawling in there. And that was the last update we got.
this job,
Stainless
that
steel
he's able
isn't
to switch
magnetic?
over to the day shift for his own safety.
It isn't? The more you know. I learned something today.
This next video, which was posted to Reddit by a user known as Ruski15, is creeping people out. The uploader says that he found it on a public Surfline camera and has no idea what he captured, but acknowledges just how strange it is. Take a look at the video and see if you notice anything unusual about it.
Dang, that's fast. What is that? Chris, welcome in. Let us distract you for a little bit.
Did you see it?
Did you
A
see
strange
it?
object can be seen floating around the water, causing a disturbance in the sea, in the middle of broad daylight. A public submission statement from the uploader reads as follows, quote, "As mentioned, I saw this on a public Surfline camera. Whatever it is caught my attention, so I wanted to share. It doesn't seem to affect the water and is moving very fast. Never seen anything like it, and I don't think it's anything to do with the camera. What do you think is going on here? Do you think that this Surfline camera was able to capture genuine UFO footage, or rather USO footage? Or was this just something completely different? We'll likely never know for sure."
Dun dun! Enormous sea snake! Big feet.
If you're a parent, then playing outside
Big
with your
fish.
kids is surely one of the many
Good
joys
morning, Lulu.
Good
We're
annoying,
suddenly
Sammy.
getting a beach episode about these scary
Yeah, this is the
stories.
beach episode.
I didn't know ghosts hung around the beach or the waterside. Wow, I'm learning something new every day.
How's the Spooks? Fred, it's good to see you. They're
That you
excellent.
have in your day-to-day life. There's just
Each
something so
episode, Spooks is
heartwarming
funny
about
as
playing
heck.
around outside with your children that only a parent
Ghosts
will
in
know.
bikinis.
However, sometimes this can turn from joy into absolute horror, seemingly in the blink of an eye, as this video posted by a Twitter user demonstrates. The man was playing around with his son outside when something strange happened.
The neighborhood. Who are you gonna call? Was that a person?
Let's go. Alright, it's time to go. Let's go.
The son said that his friend was in the woods, which understandably freaked out the dad upon looking in the direction of where the son was pointing. The friend in question looks to be some sort of strange entity with weird features and a weird head. To this day, the father has absolutely
Is this
no idea
just a
who or
mannequin?
what this entity was,
With the
but it
pumpkin
surely
for a
wasn't anything good.
Oh, Pumpkinhead. We'll miss you greatly.
Hospitals are a
It's a
creepy place to
gnome.
visit
Really
for a lot
tall
of people
gnome.
around the world. Sometimes
Oh my god, it
just
could
the
be a
thought
hat.
of
Yeah,
stepping
you're
inside
right.
one is enough to trigger someone's anxiety severely.
Ted, are you scared of
However,
hospitals?
this is usually just because hospitals have a creepy aura to them. In this video published to TikTok, the footage in question seemingly demonstrates that sometimes actual horrors do await inside a hospital. Take a look at this short but incredibly freaky video posted
the
by a
surgery
man
lights.
named Dennis Diogenes, in which he seemingly encounters a terrifying ghost while inside this hospital.
Coisa que acontece no meu plantão.
Você vai tirar foto minha aqui, viu?
Não, tem.
Oi.
Olha aí, olha aí. Não, sabe, deixa eu ver se tem alguém aqui dentro. Tá vendo?
It's the kids from over the garden wall.
Tem ninguém
Cute.
aqui dentro. Rapaz, minha, vamos ver aqui.
Oh, scary.
A second video was then posted by Dennis, which essentially shows a bit more of what was going
Hello,
on with the
Lensa.
first
Daisy,
video
welcome
that we just had a
in.
look
Welcome
at.
to Spooky Video.
Let's have a look at the second video.
Tem ninguém aqui dentro, ninguém. Vamos fechar aqui, deixar escoradinho aqui, ó. Ó. Tenha calma, você fecha já. Ó. Ó, sozinho. Ó, não tem ninguém aqui, ó.
So scared. Is it gonna do it again? I'm ready to be spooked,
Incrível.
yippee.
Aí, ó. Maçaneta mexendo. Fecha aí, olha. Fecha a porta, vai. Fecha. Olha. Ai, ai.
Do
His
you
little
think that this
scream was very
hospital that
cute.
Dennis was inside of was indeed haunted? If so, be sure to let me know in the comments below.
Dun-dun.
This next video was published to Reddit by a user known as Humanity Update, who said that the video in question was released by the
Humanity
All-Domain
Update is
Anomaly
crazy as a
Resolution
username.
Office, AARO. AARO is an office within the United States Office of the Secretary of Defense that investigates unidentified flying objects, UFOs, and other phenomena in the air, sea, space, and on land,
Wow.
sometimes referred to as unidentified aerial phenomena, unidentified anomalous phenomena, or UAP. Let's take a look at this highly unnerving video.
Top of the screen,
Anomalies.
there it goes, and then the camera will slew to follow it. You'll see it pop in and out of the field of view there. This is essentially all of the data we have associated with this event. From some years ago.
Orb.
Top of the screen, there it goes, and then the camera will slew to follow it. You'll see it pop in and out of the field of
Orb.
view there. This is essentially all of the data we have associated with this
Is
event.
that the thing
from some years
Clownfish
ago.
live in? Anomalies.
A statement written by the uploader reads, "This is the video released by AARO today during the Senate hearing. This video was taken by a MQ-9 Reaper drone.
That
They
sounds
don't
scary
know
as
what
heck.
this object is, and it remains a UAP. This object was also identified as one of the most common objects they encountered. There are
Wait,
no
so it came
indications as
back?
to what this object could be. End quote. With the sheer amount of
It's
UFO
scary as
sightings in
heck.
the past couple of years, it's no wonder some people are starting to fear an alien invasion. Do you think that this footage showcases a legitimate alien UFO, or is this something else entirely? We will likely never know for sure.
Chad, do you believe in aliens?
A
Hello,
Twitter
Dave, welcome
account known as
in. It's good to see you.
UKGhostHunts1 posted this chilling video on their
The Haunted Museum, Nottingham. Terrible fun. Have you ever heard of the Admiral Byrd expedition? No, I haven't. What is it? Holy sheep, is there a video on it? Stephen Mary Wesson's Haunted Museum and Oddities, Derby Road, Nottingham.
profile, which has been creeping out nearly everyone who has watched it since it's been uploaded.
I will go to the
Footage in
Haunted
question was
Museum.
filmed on a static cam in an unknown location somewhere in the United Kingdom. Take a look under the archway and see what you notice.
Oh, is that a person? It looks like something's standing there.
A strange ghostly apparition can be seen briefly before disappearing entirely. The video is quite grainy for sure, so it's hard to be certain that this entity was a paranormal spirit, but it's definitely a possible explanation. Now, good luck getting a full night's sleep tonight. And that was 13 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for
Subscribe to SirSpooks now or forever hold your sheepies. Now I know that chat doesn't want to just stop here,
more
so we
scary
got
content.
more.
My
Don't you
name is
worry
SirSpooks,
about it.
and I'll see you all in the next video.
Brrrr. Special thanks to patrons. Hey. It's a mission the US took to the South Pole. It had an aircraft carrier and submarines and other ships. The leader was Admiral Byrd. He said a flying saucer came out of a hole in the earth and took him inside. Check it out sometime. Wait, this sounds amazing. If I can find a video on this, this is scary as heck. What? Holy sheep. Okay, chat. Next video. There's so many alien things today. I'm spooked. 11 scary videos that will keep you inside tonight. That's right, chat. Don't go outside. The grass is out there. Terrifying.
Hello everyone, my name is SirSpooks, and today
Hello,
we'll take a look at
SirSpooks.
11 scary videos.
Welcome back.
But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more
Subscribe to
scary content.
SirSpooks.
Alright?
Good morning,
with that said,
Lolo.
let's
Kale,
begin.
good morning. Welcome in. Dun, 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 dun.
The first video we'll be looking at was posted to TikTok by a user known as Globalist Slayer USA on February 1st, 2026, and shows a strange moment captured on a home security camera late at night. The footage
13
shows a
followers?
quiet backyard covered in snow. Right from the start, you can already see a series of footprints scattered across the ground.
Kit.
But then, something even stranger
Probably Kit.
happens.
Yeah, Sam, thank you for paying your taxes. What's he pointing at? Oh, there's different ones.
As the video
What the
continues, a new set of footprints begins to appear, forming one after another, as if something invisible is actively walking through the yard.
Alien grippers.
What makes it even more unusual is the spacing. These newer prints
looks
have a much
huge.
wider gait,
Alien
suggesting something
grippers.
significantly larger than a normal person. It's a subtle detail, but once you notice it, it completely changes how the clip feels.
Alien
The
grippers.
upload even used the hashtag Bigfoot, suggesting
Put
they
the alien
believe these
grippers
tracks
away.
could belong to something far from
Put
ordinary.
them away right now.
For
I
those
want
who
to see
believe,
them.
this could point to something unseen physically
your
moving
shoes.
through the environment, leaving behind tracks without ever being visible. Another possibility is that whatever is making the footprints simply isn't being picked up properly by the camera,
Oh.
blending into the background due to
It would
lighting
still be really
or recording
tall,
limitations. It could also be the result of editing, with the footprints added in afterward to create the illusion. It's the progression that stands out the most, not just the footprints themselves, but the fact that new ones appear, as if something is actively moving through the yard in real time.
Scary. Those are some big strides. Is it me, chat? Was it my big grippers? Ghost must be so tall.
Imagine coming home after a long day, pulling into your driveway and noticing something across the street that immediately makes you stop and stare. That's exactly what happened to this woman, as shown in a TikTok video posted by user LittleMissBella3. The clip begins with her pulling into her driveway and stepping out of her car. As she locks the door, something catches her attention across the street, and she just stands there watching.
What'd she see? A person? What the fuck was that? Okay, that could have been the dog standing up at the door, but what the frick? What? It's a cryptid? That's some shape-shifting creature. What? It could just be a dog with like a light on the collar, but the fact that it just stood up without assistance.
On the other side of the road,
tall?
a person wearing what appears to be a headlamp can be seen moving around on all fours.
Cat with a light
Their
collar?
movements are erratic and unnatural, almost animal-like, as they crawl and shift positions in a way that's difficult to make sense of.
It's a barking sound,
They
though.
continue behaving strangely for several moments, never acknowledging the person filming. At first glance, the way this figure moves feels deeply unsettling, like something pretending to be a human, but not quite getting it right. It could also just be a person acting oddly, possibly under the influence, or simply behaving in a way that doesn't make much sense from the outside. But it's the unpredictability that makes this clip stick. There's no context, or no explanation, just someone moving in a way you don't expect to see.
Scary as heck! I really thought this was just a long, skinny dog. I wouldn't notice if something was a swalker if I tried to, I guess.
A large number of children grow up with imaginary friends. It's a normal part of childhood, and most parents don't
Chat,
think
did you
much of
have
it.
imaginary
But
friends?
sometimes, things don't stay so innocent. This TikTok video was posted on January 27th, 2026 by a man named Nicholas Faria. In it, he approaches his young daughter who appears to be talking to someone who isn't there. At first, it seems like a harmless moment. Then this happens.
Decile que traiga el coche, decile. Le dice que traiga el coche. No.
The girl begins calling out to her imaginary friend, asking it to push the stroller sitting nearby on the sidewalk.
Oh,
And
that's
just seconds
scary.
later, the stroller starts moving. There's no one visible touching it. It simply begins rolling forward on its own, as if something responded to her request. Moments like this are often interpreted as a child interacting with something unseen. The idea that imaginary friends might not always be imaginary. At the same time,
Dun,
there could be a
dun.
simple
It's the
explanation.
winds, even the tree
The
leaves
stroller
are
may have
moving
been
in
on
the
a
back.
slight incline, causing it to roll naturally, or it could have been nudged just out of frame.
Maybe.
It's also
I wanna
possible
believe
the
this
scene was
one, that's so
staged
cute.
to line up with what the girl was saying. What makes the clip stand out is the timing. She asks, and almost immediately, something happens.
Could be a coinky dink. But I want to believe, Chad. Do 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 do. Boy, thank you for paying
Over
your
on
CP
TikTok,
taxes.
a woman
Welcome
known as
in.
Cat Snap posted a video explaining a strange and unsettling situation happening near her home. She says she lives by a river
35,000
in an
followers?
area with
Sheepers.
no lights at night, making it especially dark and quiet once the sun goes down. But according to her, that silence has been broken more than once. She then asks viewers to listen closely.
So just listen for a moment, okay? And tell me that you would not be freaked out by this.
Oh, it's someone singing. Ah!
From somewhere across the river, a series of loud, eerie singing and chanting sounds can be heard echoing through the darkness. The voices don't sound close, but they're clear enough to feel uncomfortably present. It's the kind of noise that doesn't immediately make sense, rhythmic, almost coordinated, and completely out of place in such an isolated area. What makes this even stranger is that this wasn't a one-time occurrence. In the description, she explains that this is the third time in 2 years that she's heard these sounds near her property.
I'm out there in the woods singing, practicing. Come on! Don't record me!
In a follow-up video, she responds to someone suggesting it might just be people nearby. She acknowledges that others do live along the river in California, but insists that whoever is making the noise is doing so late at night, and for reasons she can't explain. The whole situation gives the impression of something happening just out of sight, close enough to hear, but far enough to remain hidden.
Goosebumps.
Of course, there could be a more ordinary explanation. The voices may simply be coming from people gathered somewhere along the riverbank, with sound carrying unusually well over the water at night. But even with that in mind, hearing distant chanting echo through a dark, unlit area like that is the kind of thing that's hard to ignore once you've experienced it.
Oh, it's scary!
A woman named Sarah Serendipity posted a video to her TikTok account on March 12, 2026, describing a moment that left her deeply unsettled. According to Sarah, she had a strong feeling that she was being watched one night. Unable to shake the feeling, she decided to pull out her phone and start recording, just in case. It didn't take long for that feeling to be validated.
What the f is that? What the f is that? What the f?
Is there something outside? Am I missing it?
It looks like a hand. A freaking face.
Oh, the handprint.
2 hands and a face. What the f is this?
Yeah, with unexplained singing, don't be afraid to make requests. You wonder
As
why!
you can see, what appear to be handprints and even a face impression suddenly become visible on the window. The marks look pressed into the glass as if something was right there, watching from the other side. The detail is what makes it so disturbing. It doesn't just look random. It resembles something with form, something close. It's easy to interpret this as an unseen presence revealing itself in a physical way, leaving behind traces of where it had been standing. At the same time,
did you see it? Frank, gotta see it. Welcome in.
Residue, condensation,
That is so
or oils
scary.
on the glass can sometimes reveal prints that were invisible before, especially with
But it
changes in
does look like
temperature
someone
or
from the
lighting.
outside looking in, though.
Even so, the timing is what makes this moment stand out. Feeling like you're being watched and then seeing something appear that seems to confirm it is the kind of experience that lingers long after the moment passes.
And do you ever feel watched? The 2 eyes from above the hands are scarier. Wait, the person looking at it? You mean? Or did we miss anything? Wait, did we miss something? Oh. Never, I am the watcher. I don't know, I feel very watched right now. Hi, Kuromiya! Dragon,
March
good
of
to see you.
2013,
Welcome
a
in.
YouTuber known as Dan82ify uploaded a video describing a disturbing experience that had just happened moments earlier. According to Dan, he had just woken up and gone downstairs, only to find that all of his kitchen cabinets were wide open. He insists they were closed
Poltergeist
when he went to bed the night
activity!
before, which immediately left him feeling uneasy.
Oh shit.
Concerned, he grabs his camera and begins recording. We then follow him into the kitchen as he starts closing each cabinet one by one, trying to make sense of what's going on. Everything seems calm for a moment, until this happens.
I'm really scared right now. Just want to shut all these.
Bonk, 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 his junk drawers, no!
I figured I'd get it on camera so if something happens, at least it's documented. Alright. I think I'm just gonna go downstairs and chill out and edit for a little while. Oh shit!
Real, he's not afraid to break his own sheep if this was fake. That slot of glass is gone. How was the sheep doing? I'm doing excellent today! Definitely better than him!
Oh, fuck me.
Damn, I go graphics so fast.
I gotta upload this before anything happens. And nobody gets to see this. Ow. I think I broke my ankle.
Out of nowhere, a glass suddenly falls and shatters on the floor, causing Dan to jump in shock. And just seconds later, another one falls, breaking apart just the same. The reaction is immediate. Panicked, Dan turns and runs, desperate to get away from whatever might be causing it. In his rush, he ends up falling down the stairs, later claiming it twisted his ankle trying to escape. The sequence of events feels sudden and chaotic, like something escalated without warning.
No glass breaking, I
To
presume?
some, this looks like classic poltergeist activity, with objects being moved or thrown by an unseen force. It's also possible the entire scenario was staged for the video. What makes this clip linger is how quickly things spiral. It starts with something small and unsettling, and within seconds, it turns into something much harder to ignore.
Scary. Oh, it's that boss fight ongoing! Go fight! Exclamation mark attack! And the number on this in the chat. Go fight, fight, fight.
Over on the interdimensional NHI subreddit, a user known as FVMK3 shared a video filmed in Cambridge, UK, back in 2014.
Cambridge, mention.
In the clip, someone is simply recording the night sky above the city. Nothing unusual at first, but after a few seconds,
God damn it, it's
something
aliens
appears
again.
that quickly changes the tone of the footage.
Oh!
Dang, what? Oh, whoa, whoa!
What is it?
One.
3 bright orbs can be seen moving together in a tight
Me
formation.
putting lights on the geese again.
They glide smoothly across the sky before suddenly accelerating at a speed that's difficult to track. And then, just like that, they vanish. The coordination between the 3 objects is what stands out. They don't drift randomly, they move together almost as if they are connected or following the same path with precision. Moments like this often get linked to reports of orb-shaped UAP, especially when multiple objects are seen moving in formation. At the same time, it's hard to say exactly what's being captured here. Without more context, it could be something more conventional that simply appears unusual from a distance. Interestingly, the footage was even featured in a Netflix documentary involving George Knapp called Investigation Alien, which is only added to the discussion around it. Clips like this tend to stick with people, not just because of what's seen, but because of how clean and coordinated it all looks before it's suddenly gone.
Dang, that's scary. Would you watch the documentary with me, chat? Will you watch the aliens? Scary as heck.
Millions of children around the world love Peppa Pig. It's a harmless
Look at that mother trucker! Why do Burgerlanders even know Peppa
His
Pig?
cheerful
Hold
character,
up!
the kind of thing you'd never expect to be
Americans?
involved in anything unsettling. But after this moment, that might change.
Yes?
This video posted to TikTok by Iconic
Yo.
Hannah shows her child's Peppa Pig plush lying on its side on a bed. At first, there's absolutely nothing unusual about
Possess
it.
Peppa.
Just a normal toy sitting still.
Bet.
Until you look a
I've
little
seen some
closer.
Peppa Pig clips that have been brutal with family and friends. She's so sassy. I know who it is. The only British celebrity, chat. There are no other British people. Only Peppa Pig. Moving eyes in the dark?
If you focus on the face, you can see it. The eyes move. It's subtle, but noticeable enough to feel completely wrong.
What?
The toy itself doesn't shift, just the eyes, as if something inside briefly adjusted them. Naturally, this raises a lot of questions. The uploader later cut open the plush to check if there was anything inside.
Oh
that could
my
explain
god,
it.
Peppa,
Found
no!
nothing.
She
Just
got
stuffing,
guillotined!
like any other toy. To some, this feels like something unnatural.
Oh, sevens
briefly
in the chat
revealing
for
itself
Peppa
through
Pig.
an
Holy
everyday
shit.
object. A more grounded
Peppa Bacon
explanation
for
is
real.
that the movement was
R.I.P.
added in
Peppa.
editing. Small, isolated changes like this can be created convincingly with simple video effects. What makes it unsettling is how minimal it is. No dramatic movement, just a slight shift in the eyes. Enough to make you pause and look twice.
Resident Bacon is funny as heck.
A TikTok user known as El Morcillo posted a video in February of 2026 showing what starts off as a normal day at the playground with his young child. At first, it feels like a wholesome moment, just a parent spending time with their kid. But it quickly becomes clear that something isn't quite right. From the beginning, the uploader seems uneasy, as if he's already noticed something off in the area, which is likely why he started recording in the first place. And then, around the 1 minute mark, things start to get strange.
No, mi amor, no pasa nada, ven. No era nada, no era nada, ven. ¿Qué?
At night in the park? Oh, heck no. Oh. Oh, no!
Mira, sí se miró.
No!
Esto yo sí miré, alcancé a ver algo. Mira, ¿te checaste? ¿Viste?
Yeah!
In the background, near a tree, what looks like a shadowy figure can briefly be seen standing still. It's faint, but noticeable enough to stand out once you spot it. Then, not long after, something even more unsettling appears. A head seems to peek out from the side of the tree, just enough to be seen, before quickly pulling back, almost as if it's watching them. The timing and placement make it feel deliberate. In a follow-up video, the uploader goes back to the same location
Oh, that's so
and
scary. I
shows
could
the
not go
tree
back.
up
Maybe,
close.
yeah, daytime.
That's
Heck
where
yeah.
things get even more confusing. The tree is far too thin for a person to realistically hide behind, especially in the way the figure appeared in the original clip. It gives the impression that whatever was peeking out shouldn't have been able to stay concealed there at all. To some, this feels like something observing from a distance, appearing just long enough to be noticed before disappearing again. The videos could also be staged, possibly using clever positioning or editing to create the illusion of something hiding behind the tree. But when you see something peek out and then realize there's nowhere for it to hide, it leaves behind a very specific kind of unease.
Scary.
Before we get started with this next video, some of you might recognize it. It was actually featured in one of my older videos many years ago, but since it's been so long,
Editing
I wanted to take another
1000,
look at
that's
it
so
for those who are
cool.
new to the channel, or for those who may never have seen it before. The clip was originally posted to YouTube by a channel known as Kilo Lu on December 4th, 2012, and it shows a group of friends
Lulu. That's me!
exploring a long, dimly lit tunnel late at night. From the start, The atmosphere feels tense. One of the guys shines a flashlight down the tunnel, trying to see if anything is lurking in the distance. Eventually, they decide to move forward, slowly making their way deeper inside.
Making their way downtown.
Step by step, they continue through the darkness, growing more cautious as they go. And then, this happens. Out of nowhere, a strange figure suddenly charges toward them at full speed. The reaction is
Looks like those creatures from Meta Chameleon, that new collab game.
instant. The group turns and runs, clearly terrified by whatever just came rushing out of the darkness. The creature itself is hard to make out clearly. Its shape looks unusual, almost distorted, but the poor lighting makes it difficult to fully understand what we're seeing. To some people, this feels like a genuine, unknown entity, something hiding deep within the tunnel, only revealing itself when the group got too close. Another explanation is that it could simply be a person, possibly positioned ahead of time, who ran toward them to create a scare. What makes this clip memorable is how quickly everything shifts. 1 second it's quiet exploration, and the next, pure panic.
Dun dun dun.
On June 17th, 2021, a woman named Chriselle Luna uploaded a video to her YouTube channel showing herself exploring an old, allegedly haunted prison. For the first several minutes, she moves through different hallways and rooms, investigating the building. Nothing particularly unusual happens at first, just the usual tension that comes with being alone in a place like that. But then, in one specific room, everything changes.
Yo quiero preguntar, y me estoy atreviendo a hacerlo estando sola en este lugar. ¡Ay! ¡Ay, ay, ay! Dios mío, yo vi algo que corrió. En este lugar.
If you look closely at the window, a dark figure suddenly flies past at incredible speed. It happens so quickly that it's easy to miss, but Chriselle notices it immediately, and her reaction says everything. Before she even has time to process what she just saw, something even more unsettling happens.
Hayan visto, yo les voy. ¡Ay! Ahí está corriendo algo. Voy a. Hayan visto, yo les voy. ¡Ay! Ahí está corriendo algo. Voy a mostrárselos. Se los voy a mostrar ya cuando haga la edición de este video para ponerle un círculo y puedan apreciar lo que yo vi en mi cámara. Qué fuerte, qué fuerte, qué fuerte. No sé qué era, no sé si era la niña, no sé si era otra cosa, pero estoy segura que no era una persona porque no hay nadie aquí.
The figure comes back. This time it moves in the opposite direction, almost as if it's running across the same area again, deliberately making itself visible. The timing is what makes this moment stand out. It's not just a one-off glimpse. It happens twice, in a way that feels almost intentional.
Oh sheep, there it goes.
To some, this looks like a shadowy entity lingering inside the prison, briefly revealing itself before disappearing again. Amazingly, Chriselle doesn't get frightened away from this entity entirely, as she proceeds to continue her investigation, but she is never able to find this entity again. Hopefully, Chriselle won't ever go back to this prison for another investigation again.
I wouldn't.
Because this entity may be waiting for her return.
Heck no. I'm really hoping it's other staff in the building, because there's clearly lights
and
on,
that
right?
was 11
that
scary
one was
videos.
the scariest
I
one
hope
so
you enjoyed
far.
the video, and if you did,
Swalker
then
in the
subscribe for more scary
suburbs?
content.
Heck no!
My name is SirSpooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Alright, Ted, are you ready for one more? Are you ready for the final SirSpooks? Dun, 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 dun. Alright, Tad. Final SirSpooks video of the day. 11 scary videos that will stay with you. It follows, but with spooks.
Hello everyone, my name is SirSpooks, and today we'll take a look at 11 scary videos. But before we begin,
was their Alexa
make
pregnant?
sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary
Did you
content.
see that in chat? Why was their
Alright,
Alexa
with
pregnant?
that said, let's begin.
Circular. Dum dum.
The first video we'll be taking a look at comes to us from a TikTok account called Jensen's Journey and shows home security camera footage of a young boy walking around his house, seemingly late at night or early in the morning. So far, nothing seems too unusual, but it's right here where things take a seriously strange
Oh dang, look
turn.
at the hockey stick
Watch
collection.
closely.
Holy sheep, that's so many. What? Oh! Orbs! That's a crazy cluster of orbs. Have you ever seen them move like that before? Orb! Oh god! Oh, they're leaving. Ah, I thought he
Right
was
around
coming
this
back.
moment, some toys on the ground appear to move on their own. They shift
Scary as
position
heck.
without the boy clearly touching them. And unlike something out of Toy Story, where the toys only move when no one's
Orb.
around, these objects seem to slide while the child is standing right there, almost as if something unseen is deliberately trying to get his attention. At
Oh,
one
holy
point, the
shit.
boy's mother turns and appears to notice the movement as well. Strangely, she doesn't react in an overly dramatic way. That alone has left some viewers wondering, has something like this happened before? Those who believe in the paranormal suggest this could be a spirit interacting with the environment, possibly making its presence known through small but noticeable movements. The only grounded explanation, however, is that the entire clip could be a hoax. The movement may have been staged intentionally, either through subtle manipulation, off-camera, or simple editing. With security footage and a bit of planning, it wouldn't be difficult to create something that looks convincing at first glance. Still, whether it's cleverly set up or something far harder to explain, seeing toys shift across the floor in a quiet house is enough to leave
Dun,
anyone
dun.
feeling uneasy.
Have you ever had stuff move like that before? There's a clip like this from my parents' house.
Over on TikTok, a woman named Anna Labwood frequently posts videos of herself playing beautiful songs on the organ. Her page is usually very normal and genuinely
Oh, that's so
entertaining,
difficult. What the heck? What a
nothing
cool
remotely
skill.
creepy about it.
Case of the haunted
That is,
baby.
except for one video.
Or boober,
On
no.
January 26th, 2026, Anna uploaded something very different from her usual content. In it, she's inside a cathedral in Norway at around 2:30 in the morning.
People often ask if I ever get scared practicing in cathedrals at night. Not often, but when this happens at 2:30 in the morning in Norway, it's scary.
When something deeply unsettling
Dang, only
begins
in
to happen.
Norway. Everywhere else is fine though.
Guys, I love you all. Please don't do this in the middle of the night. It's really scary.
That was loud as heck.
It's 2:30 in the morning and someone's trying to get in. That is. I know they can't get in, but it is still scary.
Throughout the video, someone can be heard loudly pounding on the cathedral doors, seemingly trying to get inside. The
Oh, that's
echo
so
of the
scary,
banging
heck
carries
no.
through the empty
Could you
space as Anna
imagine?
remains completely
Trying to play your
still,
instrument and
clearly
then boom
shaking,
goes.
just waiting and hoping the noise will stop. According to Anna, she heard the pounding 4 separate times before it eventually stopped. Whoever was outside must have given up and left, but it still raises an uncomfortable question. Why were they trying so
Well,
persistently
yeah,
to
who
get
is
in
coming
at
to the
that
church
hour?
at night?
Some viewers believe the situation feels almost ominous, as if something or someone was deliberately targeting the isolated cathedral in the middle of the night. Another theory is that it may have simply been a person who didn't realize the cathedral was closed, or someone attempting to get attention without understanding how frightening it would sound from inside. Either way,
freaking terrifying. Orion, horror story. I love Genshin on in the background, and the ghost used all of my pulls on the standard banner. No, wait, Orion, how many pulls do you have saved? Can I have one or two?
hearing repeated pounding on the doors of a vast, dark cathedral at 2:30 in the morning would rattle just about anyone. Even if there's a simple explanation, it's the setting, the isolation, the echoes, the hour that makes this moment linger long after the noise fades.
Dun dun, number 9. Mio, welcome back! Thank you for paying your CP
2019,
taxes.
a YouTube channel known simply as Enki uploaded a video showing a security guard
Why is the icon a Chad Kappa? Why does he look like that?
encountering something that likely stayed with him long after his shift ended. The guard
He
is
looks like
walking
the
through the
meme
Weymouth
guy.
public house in the UK, carrying out a routine security check. Everything seems perfectly
Public
normal
house.
as he
Wait, that
moves
means
through the
pub.
quiet halls. But when he makes
Sure.
his way down into the cellar, that's when things take a sudden turn.
Hell.
Oh, scary. Is he just laughing? Is he just laughing?
Okay, let's get out of here.
The guard pauses and slowly scans the room with his flashlight. For a few seconds, nothing happens. Then, without warning, a large wooden plank that had been leaning against the wall suddenly falls violently to the floor, seemingly all on its own.
The ghost wanted
sound
him to
echoes
walk the
through
plank.
cellar, and the guard immediately reacts,
Oh, meme
clearly
guy?
shaken. Not long after, he
The one
decides
with
to leave
the
the area.
really crazy defined
There
chin.
don't appear to be any open windows nearby, and at least at first glance, there's no obvious sign of strings or visible trickery. To some viewers,
Whoa.
it looks as though something unseen deliberately pushed the plank over, almost as if a spirit was trying to make its presence known. It's also possible that the plank simply wasn't stable to begin with. Old buildings settle over time, and subtle vibrations, whether from footsteps, shifting foundations, or even temperature changes, can cause loosely balanced objects to tip without much warning. Even so, the timing is what makes it so unsettling. The guard steps into the room, pauses, and then it falls. Whether it was simple physics catching up at the worst possible moment, or something unseen reacting to his presence, it's a moment that would rattle just about anyone working alone in a dark cellar.
Scary.
Over on the UFOB subreddit, a video was shared which was originally posted in a local community Facebook group. According to the post, the footage was filmed at around 9:15 PM somewhere in New Zealand. The person recording was simply trying to capture a thunder and lightning storm in the distance.
Oh, that's so
Instead,
spooky
they may have
already.
filmed something far more unusual.
Immolato! Holy crap, come look at this! Honest to God! Holy!
Autumn Muggerman, what the frick?
About halfway into the video, a bright white light appears on the left-hand side of the sky and begins moving steadily across the frame. Then, between the 41-second and 1-minute mark, the object appears to stop mid-air briefly, hovering in place, before continuing on. What stands out immediately is how intense the glow is. The object doesn't resemble a conventional aircraft. There are no visible blinking navigation lights, no red or green indicators, and no clear body shape. Just a strong, solid white glow moving
So
through
it
the
can't
night
be a
sky.
plane then, right?
The sudden pause only adds to the mystery. To some viewers, the way it seems to suspend itself before moving again makes it feel less like a plane and more like something deliberately controlled, or something not operating under normal flight behavior at all. At the same time, it's possible that distance and zoom are distorting what's actually being seen.
Could it just be a weather balloon going very fast?
A drone, helicopter, or even a plane facing toward the camera could appear as a concentrated white light.
I don't know. The
Whether it's
plane
an
going side
unusual
to
but
side though doesn't
explainable
make any
aircraft,
sense.
or something far less ordinary, the combination of the intense glow and that brief mid-air
Everything
pause
is a weather balloon
what
if you
keeps
want it
this
to be.
clip
Everything's
firmly
a
in the
weather balloon if you're the
unexplained
US
category.
government.
On June 28, 2017, a group of friends uploaded a video to YouTube showing themselves simply having a good time, goofing around, singing, and hanging out together inside a house. For the first minute or so, everything feels lighthearted and completely normal, but then the mood shifts.
Oh, my pitu, my pitu, my pitu, my pitu, my pagi. My pagi, my pitu, mari kita tengok, mari kita tengok. Buka lampu, Pi.
As one of the guys stands directly in front of the camera continuing to sing, a sudden loud knocking sound echoes from somewhere in the distance. It's sharp enough to immediately startle everyone in the room. The singing stops, and the energy changes almost instantly. Curious and clearly a bit uneasy, the group decides to search the house to figure out where the noise came from. For the next few minutes, they wander from room to room, checking corners and dark spaces. And then they find something.
Ya. Đậu gáo đâu. Đậu xin lạ đi à. Allah Akbar. Bodoh. Ya Allah. Bodoh. Babi gua ya Allah.
Standing in the corner, partially concealed by shadows, appears to be
Oh,
a
heck
tall,
no!
pale figure. It looks almost like a human shape, wrapped tightly in white fabric, motionless and watching. The moment the group notices, they begin yelling and quickly retreat, clearly panicked before the video cuts off. The uploader
The
later
Mummy 4
claimed
looks crazy.
he believes the figure is a pokong, a ghost from Indonesian folklore, said to resemble a dead body wrapped in a burial shroud. Given the figure's appearance, the comparison certainly seems intentional. Those who believe say the resemblance is too close to ignore, especially the rigid posture and shroud-like outline. Of course, there's also the possibility this was staged. The figure could easily be someone standing still in a costume, strategically placed in a dark corner to heighten the shock factor. With careful lighting and timing, it wouldn't be difficult to create a convincing reveal. Either way, the combination of the unexplained knocking and this silent figure waiting in the shadows makes for a deeply unsettling moment. Whether folklore come to life or a well-planned scare, it's the kind of image
I hope
that
it's
lingers
fake.
long
That's
after the
so
video ends.
terrifying. What the heck? Imagine you just singing karaoke with your homies and someone's ghost is like, heh. Don't think you will.
A man named Nick Semino posted a video to his TikTok account in September of 2019 showing what he claims is genuine paranormal activity taking place at his job late at night. Nick begins by explaining that he was just about to leave the store to head home when the lights suddenly started flickering. He mentions this wasn't the first time it had happened either. Already uneasy, he and a female co-worker realize her keys are in the back of the shop, meaning she can't leave without them. As they head toward the back to retrieve the keys, things escalate.
We need to go get my keys.
And the light turned on.
I don't want to go.
Okay, well, I'm gonna literally record this whole thing just so you guys can see what happened. I'm literally so scared. Okay. Okay. Something. The bathroom light's on too.
What's this like? Bro, why are my keys on the floor? They were not there. Like, my dad put them on the desk. Like, oh my god.
Is it a prank? Is she just having the worst day of her life? What in my haunting
Around the
spot?
25-second mark, a piece of plastic suddenly falls to the floor on its own, startling both of them. Then, moments later, the woman enters her room and discovers her keys lying on the floor. She is visibly shocked, insisting she left them on the desk and not near the edge where they could have slipped off. The
It's also
tension
really far for
rises
them to
as
have
they sit
slid
in the
that
room
way.
watching the security cameras, trying to make sense of what's happening. Eventually, they decide to move around the store again, and that's when things get even more intense.
We're 50 minutes past our shift because of this shit.
We closed at 10, so we need to like, it's so dark because all the light switches are over here.
Stop it. Stop it. Go. Go. Go.
Okay, this is what I mean.
Something was thrown at my face.
This room
Here's
is
the crazy
over.
stuff happening. This is the most active it has been in a while.
This is.
Oh my god.
This is
Just
this
nervous
is what
laughing,
we're
not
dealing
actual
with.
haha. This is funny laugh.
Bro, Nick,
No!
I,
That's scarier than FNAF? An hour late out of work?
are you?
No, wait. No.
No.
I'm planning a night, an all-nighter at the haunted store. Turn my bag for 5 seconds, and then this happened. Stay tuned, so much more to come. Stay up to date, always updating live on TikTok and my Instagram.
We literally looked away for like 2 seconds.
In part
That's
2,
terrifying.
around the 20-second mark, something suddenly flies directly
But not
in
getting
front
paid
of
for the
Nick's
hour of
face,
overtime you're stuck
as
in the
if it
scary
had been
store is
thrown.
scary.
Just seconds later,
Can you imagine?
multiple lamps inside the shop begin swinging back and forth on their own. The sequence of events, objects falling, keys relocating, something being hurled, and the lamp swaying, leads some viewers to believe this could be a clear case of poltergeist-like activity, with unseen forces manipulating the environment. At the same time, there is always the possibility that this was staged for social media. Regardless of the explanation,
All of
experiencing
that!
something like
Scary
this
as heck.
firsthand in a quiet
Didn't
store
get your
after
gamer
closing
subs.
time
Exclamation
would
mark
be
GG in
deeply
chat! Grab your
unsettling.
gamer subs, chat.
Whether it was paranormal
10% off with
or
code
carefully
Holy Shit.
crafted setup, it's the kind of night shift that would make anyone think twice before turning off the lights.
Capitalism! Oh, Matthias! Thank you for the 10 gifted! Holy shit! Let's go! Oh, pew, 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 pew. Thank you, thank you! Chat, you guys know what that means. Cat grill time. Yippee! Thank you, thank you! See. Don't mention it. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yay! Whoa. Number 5.
This next clip comes to us from the popular Alien subreddit and was posted by a user known as Mr. Dylan369. The footage was reportedly filmed somewhere in
Haha,
Scotland,
nice.
although the exact location
So
hasn't
cute.
been confirmed. Throughout the video, we see what appears to be a massive object hovering and moving slowly through the sky,
Again?
something that certainly resembles a UAP.
If I was an alien and in one of those, I would get dizzy. They always fly in weird as heck patterns. Impossible.
The
300
object drifts
stop is
steadily
away from
overhead
goal.
for roughly
Holy
a full
shit,
minute.
almost
It
there.
doesn't appear to behave like a typical
Yippee.
plane, and its size, at least from the perspective of the video, makes it look unusually large. There are no obvious flashing navigation lights, and its shape seems somewhat indistinct, which only adds to the mystery. By the time the clip ends, viewers are left wondering whether they have just seen authentic proof of something not from this world. Many people in the comments expressed genuine amazement, with some saying it's difficult to remain skeptical after watching it. Others are eager to find out the precise location in Scotland where it was filmed, hoping that more context might bring clarity. Of course, there's also the possibility that what we're seeing is a more conventional object viewed from an unusual angle. Without additional footage or confirmation of the location, it's hard to draw firm conclusions. For now, it remains another unexplained sighting in the sky, and like so many videos before it, it leaves us watching and wondering.
Aliens.
A TikTok user known as United
Said the Amadrooks, I'll need to lurk. Nah, please have a good day at Capitalism Prison. Thank you for the subbies, and thank you for spending time with us today. I really appreciate it. Yay!
Warhouse claims the footage we're about to see was filmed around 4 years ago. According to him, the person who recorded it is a complete skeptic when it comes to anything paranormal. The homeowner had been hearing strange noises coming from his basement, but couldn't figure out what was causing them. At first, he assumed it was something ordinary, maybe a raccoon or some other animal moving around in the dark. Eventually, he decided to set up a video camera in the basement to capture whatever was making the sounds. At around the 55-second mark, a box suddenly falls to the floor. On its own, that might not seem too alarming, but it doesn't stop there.
It looked like there's a little tension going on. That box, look at that. You see that? How it's tilting? It just snapped into place like that. Watch, it gets worse. That box is shaped like a diamond now. It's on the corner of the box.
Cute raccoon.
You tell me how a box moves like that. It's impossible to make a box move like that. That's bananas. Let's run it back one more time and watch the stuff on the table now.
Chat, raccoons or opossums? Which one? Whoa. Ooh, it all moves together too.
Just moved that once.
Well, maybe it's because of the...
1, 2, 3, like...
Well, what's in there? If it was heavy, it could have vibrated the table enough.
Bro, they all kind of went in on itself.
Not long after, another box tips over by itself. Then, between the 140 and 150 mark, multiple items sitting on a table begin moving at the same time. They don't just slide slightly, they shift together in a way that feels coordinated. There's a brief pause, and then...
So when he came downstairs to touch the camera, now what you guys want to do is look at the table again. Did you see that?
They disappeared.
Off the table.
Possums are immune to rabies and eat ticks. So possums! Holy sheep, I had no idea.
You can see like...
Should import some of those to here.
Not there no more.
Oh shit!
All of the objects on the table are suddenly thrown down to the floor in one chaotic motion. The escalation is what makes this clip so unsettling. A single box falling could be written off. Even two might be coincidence. But when multiple objects begin moving simultaneously, and then everything is forcefully knocked down, it starts to resemble classic reports of poltergeist activity. Skeptics, however, would argue that if this wasn't caused by an animal, it could have been staged. Whatever the explanation may be, one thing feels certain. If you were standing in that basement when all those objects came crashing down at once, raccoon or not, you probably wouldn't be sticking around to investigate further.
Wait. Wendy, welcome back! Wendy isn't having any of these ghosts today. Gym time!
A TikTok user known as Danny Asnaya posted a video showing himself working an evening shift at his local gym. You'd think a place as normal and laid back as a gym would be completely safe from anything creepy, but that may not be the case here.
No, you go there for high intensity workouts. Intimidate everyone you can.
O sea, mira, vamos a pensar. Son 10:35. Ahorita ya no debe de haber nadie. No voy a poner ni pausa ni nada. Ajá. Tú lo escuchaste. Yo lo escuché. Tú lo... O sea, veamos, esa fue una, ¿no?
At around the 15-second mark, a sound can be heard that resembles someone running up a staircase. It's quick and distinct, echoing through the otherwise quiet building. Then, about 15 seconds later, another unsettling noise rings out, this time metallic, seemingly coming from a nearby door. After hearing both sounds, the uploader cautiously makes his way further up the stairs to investigate. That's when things get even stranger.
I was high intensity workouting. Your mic was in the way.
No estoy loco. No estoy loco. Está cerrado.
Was it just locked?
Está cerrado. Digo, si lo
How to
puedes
run from the
hacer,
ghoul on
no.
the treadmill? Haunted! Gym sounds good, actually. Could you imagine it's a bunch of people in scary costumes and they freak the sheep out of you? Whenever you're hogging a
He
machine?
approaches a locked room and peers through the window. Inside, 3 punching pads can be seen moving back and forth,
Wiggle, wiggle,
as
wiggle.
if someone invisible is striking them.
When I'm a ghost, but I gotta stay fit.
There's no one inside the
My
room,
cat's already touched
at
me
least no one
while I
visible.
run. I don't need to go to the
Yet
gym for the
pads
judgment.
swing with noticeable force. To some viewers, this feels like classic poltergeist activity. The running
Yeah!
footsteps,
You got the
metallic door
spooks. Did
sound,
it
and
wind
then the punching
indoors?
pads
With no
moving
windows?
in an empty locked room, all built towards
And how
something
heavy
that
they
seems
are?
deliberately unseen. At the same time, there are other possibilities
Maybe
to consider.
earthquake.
Air circulation systems in large gyms can create strong drafts,
If the gym
especially
goes
in
to their
enclosed
games, bro.
rooms.
Work in gym
Vibrations
goals.
from nearby equipment or unevenly hung pads might also cause movement that looks more deliberate than it actually is on camera. Whatever's happening, watching gym equipment swing in a locked room after hearing footsteps echo through the building
Maybe
is
someone's
enough
pulling
to
a
make anyone
prank.
uneasy.
Even
Whether it's
poltergeist
something
needs to look out.
supernatural or something far more ordinary, this is one late night shift that likely won't be forgotten anytime soon.
Wee. Dong dong.
A man named Daryl Saunders posted video to his Facebook account hoping someone online could help him figure out what exactly happened on this particular day. The footage comes from a home security camera. In the middle of the day, Daryl can be seen sitting at his computer, casually working, nothing out of the ordinary. The room is quiet and everything appears completely normal. Then, suddenly, something startles him.
Oh hell no, that's too scary for me. I gotta go. No, thank you. What even? Not Daryl. Daryl!
Daryl explains
I'll
that he
leave him
heard
to
the
work. Can't
flaps in the
explain.
doorway move, which caused him to quickly turn his head toward the sound. And if you look carefully at this moment, a faint, transparent figure appears to move through the background. It's subtle, almost blending into the surroundings, but distinct enough to resemble a human-like shape passing by. When Daryl later reviewed the footage and noticed the figure, he says it genuinely shook him, and it's not hard to understand why. Seeing something translucent drift through your workspace in broad daylight isn't exactly comforting. Some viewers believe this could be a genuine apparition, a spirit passing through briefly, caught only because the camera happened to be recording at the
Oh,
right
mother
moment.
super. Crank
Others
up the
suggest
seal
it may
back.
be a trick of lighting or
Something is
compression
off,
from
right?
the
That's so
security
scary.
camera. Whatever the truth may be, it's the combination of the noise, Daryl's
Daryl!
immediate reaction,
Be
and
safe,
that
get
faint
out of
shape in
there.
the background that makes this clip unsettling.
It does look like
It's
a
the kind of
person.
thing that would make anyone glance over their shoulder the next time they hear
Invisibility
something
cloak
move
real.
behind them.
Mimir, welcome back! Long time no see. How have you been, Mimir?
On TikTok, a user known as Perry64
Oh.
posted a series of videos that are almost guaranteed to make you lose a bit of sleep tonight. What starts off as
His bio said Sam and Colby. They're paranormal investigators too. We watched a video by them before, I think.
Turns into
There is one on the
something far
playlist.
more disturbing.
This is the only one I've caught that I have no explanation of. Invisibility cloak. Look, it's pregnant Alexa. Zoom in more if you can. This is when it fully opens. When does the baby Alexa due?
In the first clip, we
Fishing
see
and lost
the
my
home's
wallet.
front
Me
door
here,
suddenly
it's gonna
swing open
steal.
on
Did you
its
recover
own,
it?
immediately triggering the house alarm. There's no sound in this particular angle, but the alarm can be heard clearly in the next part. The door doesn't appear to hesitate, it just opens. In part 2, we witness the same event from the perspective of the two girls inside the house at the time.
That looks like my oil diffuser. Oh wait, it's not Alexa at all. Lost my wallet on a golf course. Wait, that sounds fun as heck. Looks on him. I don't sleep anyway. Look at the guitar collection. Okay, scary video aside. Sorry. Dang. Look at that. I'm jealous. Holy shit, that looks so cool. Door couple unopened. I'm glad they went to hide immediately. Beautiful. Gamer subs oil diffuser. I will diffuse gamer subs,
As
but
the
because it's
alarm
grains,
blares,
I think it will
panic
break
quickly
it.
sets in. Then around the 15-second mark, the bedroom door can be heard opening
Follow
by
me for more
itself.
gamer subs recipes.
That's when the situation
I
escalates.
think one of you's having a blessed day.
Convinced
Celestial!
someone is
I
broken
hope your
in,
day is
the girls
wonderful.
decide their only option is to escape, and they jump out of the window.
Heck
In
yeah.
the chaos, the uploader forgets her phone and eventually makes the risky decision to go back
Oh yeah, why
inside
were they
to
filming
retrieve
in
it.
the first place?
Then comes part 3.
Roomba! What was that? Did somebody just run in there? Surely if you're a burglar, you'll grab the security camera first, right?
Inside the house, security footage captures something even more unsettling. At around the 38-second mark, and again at 1:20,
I got something for the ghost in my house.
Can be seen
Is it a
running
pregnant
quickly
Alexa? Yeah,
across
this
the
looks
floor.
so silly.
It's low to the ground, shadow-like, and gone almost as fast as it appears.
But there is a way out
The
of that
girls later
kitchen.
posted follow-up videos explaining what was going through their minds. One of them said
Love
she
their
heard
guitar
knocking coming
collection.
from different parts of the walls while the alarms were going off. At that moment, they were convinced someone had broken into the house, which is why they reacted so quickly. They also insist the front door had definitely been shut. The house is brand
Must have
new,
been the
they
wind.
say, and the locks and latches aren't old or rusted. That's part of what makes it so unsettling to them. There shouldn't be any structural issues or obvious mechanical failures.
That's so scary. Could you imagine having to
Some
run out of
viewers
your own
believe
house
the dark
because of the
figure
intruder
resembles
thing?
a classic shadow person, an entity often
Yeah.
described as starting low across rooms and appearing only briefly on camera. At the same time, there's the possibility that the entire sequence was staged. Coordinating multiple camera angles, triggering alarms, and creating quick shadow movements could be done with planning and careful setup. Whatever the truth may be, the combination of a door opening on its own, alarms blaring, and a dark shape sprinting across the floor is enough to make anyone's heart race. If you were in their position, alone in a house when everything starts moving, chances are you'd be heading for the nearest exit too.
I'd hope so. I hope I'm fast enough. Dang,
And
scary
that
as
was
heck.
11 scary videos.
Wow,
I hope you
Chad,
enjoyed the
did you
video,
get
and if you
spooked?
did, subscribe for more
That
scary
was
content.
scary as heck.
My name is SirSpooks, and I'll see you all in the
In
next
the next
video.
video. Chad, I hope you guys enjoyed today's spooky videos. If you guys want to see more, there are more under the Spooky React playlist here on the YouTube channel. And if you have your very own suggestions on what I should react to next, spooky or non-spooky, or your very own ghost experiences and stories, leave them over on the Discord server. Please check the description below for the link. You be, and I will see you all in the next one. I gotta go feed my Progante Alexa.